Kaeldar had served in the Galactic Coalition Defense Force for 12 cycles, fighting alongside dozens of species across countless battlefields. The veteran Valorian soldier thought he understood fear, the cold grip of mortality, the instinct to flee from overwhelming odds. He was wrong. The revelation came on Outpost Zeta 9, a frozen hellscape on the rim of the Andromeda sector. The swarm had descended without warning, billions of chittering death machines that consumed everything organic. The outpost's defenders, a mixed garrison of 200 soldiers from 15 species, faced a force 10,000 strong. Fall back to the secondary bunker. Commander Vexluan ordered, his scales turning pale with terror. Around Kaeldar, soldiers scrambled in retreat. The mathematics were simple, they would all die here. All except the humans. Captain Sarah Torres stood at the choke point, her squad of 20 forming a firing line. "Negative, Commander," she said calmly into the comm, "we'll hold here. Get the civilians out." Kaeldar watched in disbelief as the human squad opened fire. Their weapons blazed with calculated precision, each shot carefully placed. The swarm crashed against them like a tsunami against a seawall, and somehow, impossibly, the humans held. "They're insane," whispered Pextol, a Thorian warrior twice Kaeldar's size. "They know they cannot win." But Kaeldar saw something else. The humans weren't fearless, their heart rates were elevated, their stress hormones flooding their systems. His suit's biometric scanner confirmed it. They were terrified. They were fighting anyway. "Reloading," shouted Sergeant Martinez, and without hesitation, Private Chen stepped into his firing lane, doubling her rate of fire to compensate. They moved like a single organism, each human covering another's weakness. Captain Torres took a plasma round to the shoulder. She grunted, injected herself with something from her medkit, and kept firing. "Still got one good arm," she muttered. That's when Kaeldar understood. Fear wasn't the absence of terror, it was what you did while drowning in it. These humans felt everything he felt, maybe more, and they transformed that fear into fuel. "Screw this," Kaeldar growled, turning back toward the choke point. His claws found his rifle. "I'm not letting them die alone." Other soldiers stopped. Turned. Pextol's massive form moved beside Kaeldar. Then dozens more, from a dozen different worlds, shame burning hotter than their fear. The humans had bought them 3 minutes. Those 3 minutes became 30 as the inspired coalition forces rallied. The swarm broke against renewed defenses. When reinforcements finally arrived, the choke point still held. Kaeldar found Captain Torres in the medical bay, her arm being regenerated. "Why?" he asked simply. She looked confused. "Why what? Why stay? You knew the odds." Torres smiled, a weary human expression. "Because someone had to. Because those civilians deserved a chance. Because," she paused, searching for words, "because being afraid is okay. Running from what scares you when others need you. That's what I'm actually afraid of." Kaeldar left the medical bay with a new understanding. Humans weren't fearless. They were something far more terrifying, they were afraid, and they refused to let fear make their decisions. In the 12 cycles since, Kaeldar requested transfer to every human unit he could. Not because humans didn't feel fear, but because they taught him what to do with it.